Cool. Well, let's look for a scan. Not really looking to put any new spreads on, not that I can, but we'll see what we can find. Um, and then maybe swing something overnight. Dang it. That all up. There we go. All right. We love 8K. Yeah, you'd need a video card for that. Man, good luck finding a video card, anyways. Right now, can't find anything. I have an order in here that never rolled. Where's it at? Open. Open's not rolling yet. I have it there. Why won't you? Are you kidding me? That's why it's not filling. Because it's at the. Damn. I gotta close something to get these rolls. Alright. Anyways, early entries. Let's start with an early entry. Let's see. Where you at? Alright, what all do we have here? Let's bring early entry chart over. And pocket it. Alright. Another Bitcoin to mine. Would love to try to do that. Oh, alright. What do we got here? Take these out. Yesterday. Okay. Couple of decent early entry things here. Alright. Put that by volume. JPM back into early entry. I'm a little mad about that one. I don't want to touch that. Let's see. What's SPX? Did that ever? No, it's still negative. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a play on SPX. IV's just a tad too low. We'd have to go to 40.90 on SPX. Let's see. 40.90 is where? Not bad. It's almost 100 points out of the money. We could technically do that, but it's just too high. Alright. JPNR. Yeah, I like AMD. Did it get above? Is it, or did it reject? Ah, it's back down below that 200 day. Yeah, we'll have to look at it Monday morning. Alright. Nice early entry there. We got 427. So just over a week. Nice squeeze. Could be a run into earnings. Juniper Networks. Your band's expanding. What's that? 2620. A little bit of resistance there at 2620. 46-cent ATR. So it's a small little thing. We really couldn't do much on this. JNPR. You're better off. And you still can't even sell anything either. You can buy a ton of contracts. It's cheap enough. Up 40 cents. So it's fees. I don't even know if that'd be worth it. Let's just say it runs $1.50 by the 20th. Oh, the 21st. Or 90. I mean, you might get 80 cents out of it times 3. That would be worthwhile. Buy a couple of contracts, see if it runs $1.50 on the squeeze, but that's pushing it. And so, I mean, maybe a couple of contracts to make it worthwhile. Let's see. ABT. I don't know if I trust. Okay. Earnings 420. That is too soon. Pfizer coming. Yeah, is that no? Pfizer serve like that. FireEye. Everything's got earnings though. Can do anything here. Oh, pulling back. Coles. What's Coles look like? Bounced off to 34. Nice squeeze there. Too bad. No, no. Just a daily. ATR. That's actually got a nice ATR. Too bad picking up Coles on the low. Would have been great. 6% IV. Up to 63. $64. A little expensive. Buy the 60s. 20, 35 cents. Give it some time. Maybe. Coles could work. Let's see. $3 ATR. If we got $1.50 on Coles. Doable. Okay. PNC. How'd that do for earnings? Capped up. Alright, let's see. No, I don't like that either. That's not good. See World. Whoa. High squeeze on SeaWorld, huh? I'm amazed that SeaWorld's on all-time highs right now. How's that even possible? They've been closed. Let's see, ATR 234. Is this even liquid? 9%, 1 mil in vol. Not really. Not a lot of volume there. Dang. Wayfair, sound like that. Pharmaceutical pass. Thank you very much. I am high. No, thank you. W day. Beer breaking day. How'd WB do? Ooh. Okay, good thing we didn't take it short. Other pharmaceuticals. No squeeze there. In the 34. Foot Locker. Kinda like. Could be a run into earning. Oh, that's a month away. Nice squeeze. Pulling back today to that 8 EMA. Nothing on the weekly. 78 minute. Maybe. Pulling back today. News. News. $1.92. Work from Foot Locker. Yes. Rule of thumb, the main choice is IV, right? If it's low IV, if I can't get a decent credit for it, well, let's see, probabilities and higher IV, right? If I can get decent credit doing that, whether it's a spread or a naked play, I'm always going to choose the credit over the long call, right? But if IV is really low, or credit, it's too spready going, something like that, but there might be a tight enough spread or decent, I'll take the call, or if it's something that might be only a 78-minute squeeze with early entry, then I would use probably a call. Even though you could do a vertical or a short put, you're only gonna get a small pop before maybe it pulls back down, and it might only be 5 or 10, maybe 15% gain. So the main first on everything, right? Like, look at this one. 10% IVR, 58% IV. I've done worse on spreads, so it's not bad. The liquidity sucks, but when you look at this, if I were to sell this naked, it's what is that? I mean, that's huge. $1,600 to $100 here. I wouldn't do a short put here on this one, even though that had a very nice early entry squeeze going on that daily. It actually has conviction on the daily as well. So this one, I would prefer a long call because I can get it. I can put up less money to say, right? This one, I would rather do, not that the volume's any better here. Okay, and not the greatest choice. But if I like absolutely had to trade SeaWorld, then I would rather trade these 55 calls here. You know, maybe that's a little too wide. This is a little bit tighter, and play it that way where I'm only risking $200 and only putting up $200, whereas this is putting up $1,600 to make 50% of that. Granted, the probability is significantly better. It's too much in buying power, so because of that, I'd rather buy a call. Okay. So low IV, shorter term play, I might do a call on, but sometimes I like them both, calls and a naked play or a spread, and it's just because I want to put one on in the cash account. But ultimately, the decision factor is your IV and IVR. Can you get enough credit? Typical, back when we had decent IV, 20% was as low as I would go. But lately, I would take it all the way down to 10% if I can get something reasonable. I mean, when you look over here at what we were looking at, everything that made the list, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 things above 10%, above 20%. But I would trade LMND. That one had, at the time, it was about $1.30, and that's because the implied volatility is 70%. So even though this is low, if your monthly implied volatility is high enough, you can still get a reasonable credit, okay, to put that trade on. So it's really, I won't go fully off the IVR, but I will consider it. Now, if this is 8 earnings, Coke. Okay, so Coke has 3.7 IVR, and the implied volatility for every expiration here is about 20% on average, 20-21%. This is a no-go. This is too low, definitely too low. But if Coke was 3% and 60, 70, 80, and then the back months were maybe 50, 60, 40, I would possibly consider trading it because you can still get a decent credit, and it has contraction possibility after earnings, right? So it really just depends. Like Dick's, low here, it's a little low. So that's why this one was a call, because there wasn't much credit there. SE, okay, here's another good example. Low IVR, but the implied volatility is 55. So you don't get 1/3 the width of the strikes, but it meets my minimum at 250 to still take this trade to get a reasonable amount of credit. So I kind of use both hand in hand, but I'll trade one or the other as long as they're not both, very low. Okay, like Airbnb, there's another one, negative IVR, but it had 55. So you can get 1/3 the width here on a at the money, or not at the money, but a 20 delta iron condor. So it's not too bad, right? Now, if this was -5, like SPX, -1 and 12, this is no go. The only reason we take this is because it's a 7-day strategy, but otherwise, there's not enough credit here to do it. So yeah, somewhat of higher IV, 20 and above preferred. I will go lower if the implied volatility on a weekly or monthly is high enough. Okay, no, not today. As just we're on all-time high, negative IVR. Yeah. It's a 12 delta for $1.05. You probably could, but because it looks like we're going to finish the day on all-time highs, I don't want to put it on here and then wake up Monday morning, down here more at 20 delta and be upside down already. I would rather just wait for that dip and or wait for at least IV to come in so we can get further away. Okay? Now, unless we tank into the close, doubtful because every day we've rallied. But if we tank into the close and we're at VWAP, I would maybe consider it. Otherwise, being on all-time high, yeah, we can gap up Monday morning and we could be out of this Tuesday. I would much rather wait to see if we can get back above 0 at least on that IVR there. So that doing a 15 wide, because a 10 wide, it's definitely not going to happen. But being able to do a 15 wide for $1.05 or $1.10, I would like to be at the 10 delta like we were 2 3 days ago. Well, just now you could do it, but pull back. I'd rather wait for a better position. We could sell a call, but you're not going to get nearly as far out of the money here. Oh, wrong on that one. There's your $1.15 there. So you could. There's a 10 delta there. But the probabilities isn't nearly as high. I think we're over 90% when I put those on. Yeah, we had 91% probability on the last SPX. This is an 84. You get 90 on the call side, 60 cents. So no play unless you want to play the all-time high and see if it dips down. I'd rather wait for a dip and play it to the upside. Oh. This one would work, considering it's a 10 delta, but she has been on a freaking run lately, and I don't trust it. 42.60 is a little close. And it's less than 100 points, so I wouldn't want to do that one. At least on the other side, we can almost get 100. All right, see how that one's almost 100 points. We should have taken Dick's long, huh? Did it run from this morning? Sure shit did. Oh my gosh. Early entry in the 130. All-time high. Yeah, we should have. Did anybody grab it? So much for that pullback for an entry. Man. Man, oh man. That's gone. Alright. We should have. Dave and Buster's, no joy. 5 is still good, but we are already in that. 8x8 does not. This thing's only got 400,000. No volume today. Nobody's touched it. Alright, well, let's see. AMD. Kind of want to grab AMD on this pullback for a run back up. It's at the 200 day. It's holding that 200 day. Kind of want to pick it up. Daily squeeze. That could be one to play over the weekend here. I may consider that, so I'll put AMD on the list. Possible play. All right. Let's see. Do we want to find something to the downside? Man. Let's just see what's squeezing. Let's just do that. Let's just scan for squeezes. And we'll weed out the hourly or the earnings. We'll just kind of see what is there. Let's see. All right. What we got? By volume. Oh man, look at all those earnings. What if we can't sort it by? Could add the earnings column. Could just make life a bit easier. Any into earnings. Well, that's okay because it might be the cash account, so we could do earnings. All right. So let's see what's squeezing here on the hourly and or the daily, and let's see what we can maybe take. That might not be an all-time highs and time low. For that matter. AA, what is that doing? It's slowly pushing up here. Pretty much just been sideways, pulling back. Where are we at with that? Why can't I find? All right, we are down $20. Okay, so AA's IVR. Holy crap! That went from now it is now negative, but the implied it's come in a little bit. Yet no joy. That was at so it came in 5% here, and it's come in 11% on the IVR. but not enough to be profitable. Came out on the put side. That's pretty cheap. Calls are holding its value a little bit. Bummer. Don't even want to do that. Something we could do. Bring the calls in if we're gonna, or bring the puts up if we're gonna hold this. Yeah. Where are we at? Bring those up to 29. That's a little close. I don't know if I want to come up to 20. That is just above the 50, so it'd be like the 28. 14. No volume. Well, see if it comes in a little bit more. Let's see here. Sort this by volume. Neo's up today. Squeeze on the hourly, still trending kind of down. It actually opened below the 200 day. Wow. Let's see. Apple in a squeeze on the hourly. That's actually nice. I like that. I mean, obviously we're a little late. We're bouncing off that 8 EMA. A little bit of a squeeze. We could take Apple up to this 135. Let's see. Apple pick up the 135 calls. 5 cents wide there. ATR is about $3. I'm okay with that. We should think about Apple. Okay. AMD. Squeezes on the daily. LTR. That is squeezing to the downside on the daily. Definitely coming down. Okay. I won't bet against it though, but we could. It's got some run room to 2096. Hourly resistance right there, 2086. What is that? $2? Let's see. LTR, I'd hate to bet against our play, but it does have a nice squeeze to the downside right now. I would like to think so, especially Pinterest. Let's see, PLTR. I actually don't mind those puts. What's PLTR's there? $1.64 down 80 cents. So even if we do that in a couple of days, the 23s, 340, gonna make about 80 cents a contract. That's not bad. Alright. Alright. Now let's see. How bad is Pinterest right now? 10%. I would play that just because of the 10% drop. Holding the 50 moving average. Would consider a call. Let's see. IV is high. Better off selling a put, man. How much are the puts? 600 bucks. A little high in the buying power, but you could sell a 12 delta. 80% probability. That's actually not bad, you guys. Playing like a dip bounce play here because the IV is so high. I'd look to sell the 60s in May. $1.20 in credit, $600, 80 pop. A little bit more aggressive, selling those 65s. That's still below support. 200 bucks. Even better buying power to credit ratio. Odds are still pretty darn good. Little iffy there, but you could define it at the 30 delta. So the Pinterest isn't bad for a bounce play when you sell it. As for buying it, I'd probably still do the monthly here. 10 cents wide, pick up the 50 delta. Play that for a bounce. Kind of like that idea. And Snap, how about a Snap? And the Snap's got earnings stuff too, right? They're the same day. Snap didn't come in as much, only down 5%. Maybe. Broke the 8, not quite the 21. Actually like the Pinterest recovery one a little bit better. Best Buy long target. Andrew taking it long. Bounced off the 21. I like that. Where are you going to? 123.80? Yeah, I like it. Has a squeeze on the daily. Light squeeze on the weekly too. And the 130. And the 78. So if they can hold that ADMA, it looks pretty good. Alright, let's see what else we got. LF, that's squeezing on the hourly near all-time highs. Man, that's a little too high. There's a squeeze on the daily on EWZ. High off the moving average there. Let's see. Come on, Spy, you need to come in on. I want to put SPX. Tesla. Ah. Man. I don't know if I'd want to take that thing long. I mean, the hourly, it pulled back nice right here. Right to that ADMA, still bullish. Oh my god, flying. Go. Hat door. Gotta look at that this weekend. Alright, Cliff, good luck. I like it. I do. Alright. Oh, Tesla. This is not bad, but Tesla's so expensive I wouldn't even be able to put it on right now. Even if I wanted to do like 7 days. Yeah, holy crap. Alright. A. B. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't sell my cat. Coles. I like Coles. Okay, I'm thinking about that one there. Andrew. That's got that early entry, bounced off the 34. Thinking about taking Coles long. Thinking about it. That's got that run room up to 63-ish. I like that one. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Citigroup's got had earnings. Okay. That's sideways. There's a high squeeze on the daily though. That's pretty nice looking there. Definitely bullish. Ran up each time, pulled back, ran, pulled back. High squeeze. Last time was a high squeeze, it fired long. This is a tiny thing. What's the ATR on this? $1.80? It's been sideways for. If it'll break out hourly, looks like we're starting to see some momentum. Come back in. Citigroup, let's see, 1% IVR, so that's good. May, fairly tight, 50 delta, 200 bucks. ATR of $2. It ran only, well, let's see, open to close as well. 73. That one's $2. It's ran at ATR already, so it's doable. Might consider that one long too. Here. Morgan Stanley. Ouch. You fell pretty hard. Squeezing on the daily. I just don't like it. Buy coming in. American, we're already in. You better bounce off that 50. Apple. What did I say about Apple? Apple. Okay, I like Apple. Yeah. So I like Apple. It's got a squeeze on the hourly here. Okay. Bouncing right off this 21 moving average, right above the 8 now. So I like Apple up to 135. So with that one, I'd be looking at picking up these 135 calls. Okay, that's what I like there. And this one actually is very tempting. Could also run into earnings here, 428. If it breaks 135, 137 wiggle room, and then the highs. Exited Amazon 9. No, you got Amazon for 90%. Nice. Well, I can't believe you held that, man. Holy crap. Good job. 90%. Woo. Loving it. Good. Heck yeah. Fantastic job there. All right. Should have held that Amazon. Yeah, Ben. It's hard decision, Ben. I mean, I get why you did it. I know why you guys stopped out. It's risky. All right, W Day. Let's check out W Day here. So I don't like the hourly. What are you thinking, Andrew? Scratch W. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, nothing on WD. Let's see what else we got. AZN. I think that's a. I think that's a. PCL. Buy new high. Dude. Almost. Oh man. 417.60. Holy cow. Man, that thing is just running. Dude, look at this thing go. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick it up every time it hits this 21 moving average. Dang. Look at that. And it's strong too. No signs of slowing down. Holy cow. US indices trading higher following bank earnings and positive economic data from earlier in this week. Jeez. Alright, CCL. You got a squeeze on the daily, but I don't care too much. IWM. You are lagging behind, IWM. It's actually a nice squeeze on the daily. Could be a little bit longer term play. Let's see. -4 IVR, so yeah, I would definitely want to buy a call here on this one. Pick up like the 226 calls, maybe 225s. They're a little bit more expensive. If it can break above that one, yep, that's the spot. If it can break above 226, it's got run room all the way back up to those highs right there. So it's definitely doable. That's tempting. I wish I had a medium squeeze, then I would probably pick that one up. But bouncing off this ADMA, if it can break through, got some run room. Definitely within expected move. 234 falls inside the expected move. So that's nice. How about a vertical spread? Can we do something on that? 215, 210, 96 cents. Where does it make it reasonable? 220s. Glad you'd sell it right there. 220 is the above 50. I like it. It's got a nice daily chart too. Bullish, pulled back, consolidating, squeezing. Looks good. Just got to get above 226. Not bad. What's AA doing? Got to pull AA. All right, let's see. AT&T's got earnings. 422, and it's a nasty looking chart. Mobile, that's not a very good looking. Squeezing on the daily though. Don't like it. Maybe off the 34 EMA. Daily. Energy. Squeezing side. Intel we're already in. AA we already have on. X. What's your earnings? 429. Wait to get back to that. Squeeze on the hourly though. Back with the 8 crossover. Small mover though. Boeing. 5. Early entry on the weekly. That's a nice. Up a little much. Got some run room. 60.90 on the weekly. Little high, way outside the Bollinger Bands. Holy crap, we're gonna pass on that. AD. Nice squeeze on the daily, the downside. A little late to get in. Delta Airlines. X. Marvell's kind of trending down here. Let's see. Squeeze. About it. Where's your? It's got some run room down. More like this for a sideways play after looking at the daily though, but I don't think I'm gonna close it today. ACB, the 30% hit is today, so I'm gonna probably put the order in right now here. Yeah. So yeah, it's a penny away, but not necessarily mean it's gonna fill. With 20 minutes to go, technically I've hit my goal. So let's see. I'll let it sit there at 36. I think 37 is 30% though. Uh, yeah. So 37 is 30.1%. So um, I'll let it sit at 36 for right now, see if it fills. And then in about 8 minutes, change it to 37 to get my 30% and just move on. Okay. All right. Also got a couple of buy pulling in a little bit. Still negative. What's Coinbase at? Up 17 bucks. Let's go. All right. Yeah, 90 cents. Got a 10 delta. Not a lot there. All right. Facebook. Look too hot there. Uber. I like that. That's nice. Squeeze on the hourly. If we can break 6160, run into earnings. I think there might be a squeeze on the. There's a squeeze on the weekly too, and a high squeeze on the 78. I kind of like an Uber here. Uber's got a nice high squeeze on the 78 minute. We have a squeeze on the hourly as well, and a squeeze on the weekly. So Uber could push up to 64. Be looking for, where's it at? That's pretty far. It's not even on the hourly. Let's see. Looking for Uber to break there first. 61. If it breaks that, see that. So Uber's tempting. A little bit of a run into earnings here. 5.4. It's a little bit of timeout. 5% IV, a little low. They're actually using implied volatility. Can we sell anything? Not unless you do a couple contracts. Go up to 23 delta. You could do that. Kind of like Uber though, picking up like a 60 cost. Bless you. So those are nice for the cash account. I like that. Is it 40.65 strangle you're in, Austin? So you're here and here, and I assume you're in May. You could probably roll this thing up. So you could get above all-time high and roll up to the 52s. It sucks because you're going $12.50 to go up 2.5. So it's not the greatest, right? Unless you want to lean it long and do that. I like Uber long. I would probably do that if I had that on. Okay. And lean this past all-time high. 55. Put you below the 50-day still. And you'll get another 15 cents in credit. I would do that if I was in that play. Just to get it recentered and get me past past those highs, especially because it looks good long right now. I'm looking at these calls right there on Uber. All right, let's see. Micron. We got 36 on ACB. All right, well, let's see if it fills for me. That would be nice. All right, let's see. Micron, not a whole lot on the hourly. Let's see. Squeezes on the hourly, but I don't like it. AL. How about Chewy? Let's take a look. Chewy down 3.5. I don't really like the hourly chart. That's sideways to me. Same thing when I look at the daily, bouncing between the 50 and the 200 day. So when you look at the hourly or the daily here, it's still kind of sideways. A little bit of a squeeze on the daily, but it's not doing a whole lot. So for this one, I would like to strangle it. problem is, if I remember right, it was slightly expensive. Yeah. So I like this play here. There, Nick, doing a like 70, 100 strangle on it. Okay, past the expected move. 11, 14 delta, so you're short a little bit. Pretty much an 80 pop for $165. I like this part. What I don't like is it's $835. So it's a little high for me on that. Not saying it's not worth taking. Plenty of other people have different buying power requirements, but for me, I wouldn't take it. However, that's a good play, being past the expected move and great odds. Okay? So I do like it for a sideways play, but not much else than that right now. Even though it does have a daily squeeze that's trending up, it looks like it's pulling back in a little bit. All right, let's see. What's Square doing? Coming in, has a squeeze on the hourly. Meh. Disney, sideways. I don't really do much there. Decent squeeze on the daily. Damn, wow, missed that one. Look at that. Squeeze on the daily. Twitter, how much is that down? 2.1. ARE. Like that. Like the daily. That's actually not bad too. Nice squeeze on the daily. Squeeze on the 130 with an early entry. Only bullish. That's not bad. See, I'm getting this spam crap, and I scanned myself. I don't know why. Chrome's showing it. There's nothing on my computer according to the virus scanner. Alright. Harry, I kind of like this one long. Multiple squeezes, an early entry in the 130. Nice setup on the daily as well. So this one, ATR is $1.75. Negative IVR, that's good for a call. Fairly cheap, a little low on the volume. How's the open interest on this? A lot of people want to play it, so that 50 delta KRE, not too bad. I like KRE long. What time is it? 12:50. All right. Applied materials. Oh, yeah, I have malwares. I'll run that. I'll run that one next. Forgot about that one. Nope, Jim. There's just not enough credit to do it. On SPX, it's a negative 2.1 IVR. 10 delta is only 85 cents, so we got to pass on it. High volatility. Now, do you mean like IVR, high IVR, or let's see. Let's see. Volatility. You could do volatility change in the percent. That's really it. For not custom ones. So you can do like yeah, like this. I do have scan set up. You can set the IV percentile to be like over such and such amount. So if we you could come in here and do add a study, right, and do the volatility, do the percent, and you want it to be, say, between 25, sorry, thank you, 25 and 100, right? So you could do that, where you would just have a study on here under volatility and select like IV percent, and then just say anything over $25. I'll intersect it with my thing so it's not crazy, and then scan that, and so I don't have anything there that's over in between this 20 and 100. Weird. Nothing showing. Goes up that way. Really? Oh, derp, I did that wrong. Ah. Where's last? There we go. So you can do that. And then I don't do this, right? Because this is showing 50 of 800, right? Just on all optionals. I don't do that because I don't totally trust Thinkorswims versus Tasty. You know, this tells me Amazon is at 33% here, right? But if I go over to Tastyworks, it's only 10%. I believe that's pulling a little bit of the implied volatility somewhere here. So I don't directly scan for it. I just kind of use it as a guide. Sometimes they're similar within a few percents. Other times they're completely off. So I don't really scan Thinkorswim for IV, high IV. Okay. It's just, it doesn't work that way. Not for me anyways. All right. We have 8 minutes. I am not out of this. Really do want to get out of it here. Nothing at 35. Nothing at 36. 37 cents technically is the 30%. I'm gonna change that here. 37 cents is 30.19%. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it just because it's at my 30%. So, oh, I didn't fill at 37 cents either. Okay, well, let's see what it does. Won't go any lower than that, so if it doesn't fail, then we do it till Monday for 50. Buy pulling in a little bit here into the close. Looks like we'll have to hold AA overnight. Let me see which one of these looks better here. Kohl's looks pretty good. I like the early entry. The medium squeeze has some good run room back up to 63, so Kohl's looks good. Be looking at these 60s here. I also really kind of like Apple's hourly chart with that squeeze. 78-minute one has also a decent one too. The only thing that bothers me, I mean, Apple now has been finally moving, but it kind of was sideways for a long time. I'm hoping it runs into earnings. You're looking for this break of 135. So I like Apple long. KRE was the other one that has multiple squeezes with an early entry here. And I would do a couple of contracts on KRE. I actually think I might pick that up here. Cash account, let's see. No fill at 224. Ha, the bid just changed. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. That one has the early entry on the 130 and then a squeeze on the 78 and the daily. So I like that. So I'm going to bid on these 68s, the 50 delta. See what we get there. Uber's the other one. There it is right there. KRE 224. All right. New swing trade entry on KRE with a long call. And there's ACB. May like to open 68 calls for 224. Oops. For 224. Oh my gosh. For 224 debit multi-contracts. Playing the 130 minute. Playing the 130 minute EE signal and the daily and 130 minute medium squeeze. Looking for push up past but that resistance there. 8 and then 835. 835. So there's that. Okay, I just got out of ACB. Exit on ACB strangle for a debit of 37 cents and a gain of 30.19%, I believe. Yep, 30.19% out of that. Let me send that email since there's 3 minutes to go. Holy crap. CDs. Okay. All right. ACB good. Carry in. Looks good there. What if I can force close this one now? Not gonna give it to me. Nothing. So Facebook and Baidu are gonna be complete losers here. No joy there. All right. I don't want to take Uber too, you guys. That's got some run room. Dollar run room looks pretty good. It'll be a nice little run into earnings. Got a high squeeze on that 78 minute. Yeah, squeeze on the weekly. Uber looks pretty good. That's tempting to take that one too. I'm gonna try not to over trade to the upside. All right, 2 minutes, gang. So let's just do a quick check here. See where we are at. 6C gonna close flat on the day. Yeah, KRE. Yes. The ETF. Okay, 6C about flat. Oil, we are up a little about 14%. That hedge is killing us. Natural gas up 3. Corn, no joy there. Our notes up 30. Soybeans up 27. Earnings play. We'll go one more day into Monday here. See what we get. It's been dead sideways, so we'll let that go Monday. In the worst case scenario, I don't really want to turn it into a new trade, but if I have to, I'll roll these puts up to like 29, collect another 25 cents, and then let that sit for a little bit. All right, American's good. Let's see, we got up on Amazon. Amazon just needs to like hang out right here, maybe $5-10 more. Still down quite a bit on it. Okay, Baidu's gonna be a loser here, you guys. Blink up on the day, so we're good. CCL up on the day, CGC up on the day, but I'm probably gonna stop out of this. I don't think we're gonna get enough news or anything to really rally CGC, so it's too late now. Tron's good, Disney's good, Etsy down a little bit on the day. Facebook, we made money on our put. 5 up 8%, we're good there. Google, I'm gonna let that come in a little bit. Intel, damn, that's down. Okay, Lyft, Open's looking good. We're gonna want to roll Open. That never rolled, so Monday we'll look at rolling that again. Let's see. Take care, Robert. PDD up today. We're probably gonna have to stop out of that if that doesn't slow down. Base, we'll give it till Monday. There's the bell, you guys. So we'll give that one till Monday. Obviously, we have no choice now. But otherwise, I'm gonna close it out. Snap back, snap back. Good snap, snap back. Nice little. Yeah. Hopefully, snap pops for you. All right, hey gang, not too bad, right? It's a decent week. SPY just running on these highs. Can't believe it, but wow. So all right, not too bad, you guys. I don't mind it. Onto the crypto markets. Hey Joe, are you in Discord? If you are, shoot me a direct message. I want to pick your brain a little bit. Let's see. Have a good week. Yeah. All right, guy. Hey, gang. Have a good weekend, everybody. You guys be safe. Yeah, on Discord. I don't want to lose the messages on here, so Discord's easier for the direct message. Have a good weekend, everybody. Good trading this week. You guys got a lot of good winners, especially on trades I didn't even get to take. So nice. So good luck on any swing trades you're in with me. And let's hope for another fantastic week tomorrow. Sports car giveaway next week. I wish, man. Maybe one day. Not tomorrow. Monday. Yeah, definitely not tomorrow. I won't be here. So have a good one, gang. You guys rock. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Be safe. And I will see you Monday morning.